Hi everyone, this is Edward Child with Books of Child, and we're back again with the 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. Today we're reading chapter 53, You Don't Have to Get Straight A's Anymore. Now, this funny little chapter goes about the idea of trying to succeed in order to gain the approval of people, in the same way that you try to gain the approval of your parents during your school years by getting good grades. And that desire in itself does not instill you with a passion for learning. The passion has to come from within or be cultivated within, not placed there by a desire to fulfill the expectations of somebody else. It's about whether you gain satisfaction or meaning or contentment from it. But the example that gives of somebody that had a vision and took a lot of patience and a lot of time and slowly built it up, and in the end it paid out because that's what they wanted to do. It didn't, how should I say, succeed in many other ways, but it succeeded in giving them the contentment that they wanted. So rather than following what other people were doing or wanted them to do, they rather followed their own path. And although it yielded results that other people might not have wanted, it did give those pursuing it the contentment they sought. So success can also be about being content. It's something, I think it's Lao Tzu that said, he who is content is rich, or he who has enough is rich. Basically, you don't need everything, you just need enough. That's it. That's already a good enough achievement. And it's it's a good way of putting off that hedonic tendency that you always want more. It's like, no, I know I have enough. It calms the nerves. The case study they give in the end is by Jones and Burgess in 1999. More than 9 out of 10 people felt when they were children some need to demonstrate competence to earn or deserve parental love. For most, this pattern remains in adulthood as they continue to use their career to seek approval from loved ones, despite the anxiety and disappointment this pattern can produce. I add some of that, but I do have to say one thing that this book did make me want to laugh about is having completed school and worked for basically I have worked about as long as I've been studying since I started as a child. It's about the same amount of time. I've been woefully disappointed in the school system, not so much in what they teach, but more a lot of people that achieved exceptionally well at school, you'd be astounded that they even completed school at the adult stage, which I do not understand how that's possible, but I've seen it in a lot of very high academic achievers absolutely fail catastrophically at life. I don't have any idea why that happens, but quite a few that I've met, I'm like, how's this even possible? It makes me think, what is the school system testing? Because it doesn't look like it's testing the aptitude to actually take on life. Very, very weird. It's a very weird thing. What I've actually noticed the most is people who had a consistent performance. That includes school and life. Just tended to take it on a lot better. Oddly enough, in my experience, the people who got below A's, 1 or 2 symbol grades lower, because they were able to keep it consistent, they were able to smooth out the knocks, and they took on life in the same way. Whereas the overachievers, at least the academic overachievers, there's one thing you will clearly notice if you leave studies or academics and go to the real world. Those two are very different. And there are some people that I've noted they cannot survive outside of a classroom. Cannot survive without a book in front of them and a teacher in front of them. It's very unusual. Very unusual, but I've seen if it isn't taught in that way to them, they don't learn. It's very unusual. So that's why I really have some critique on the school system, because some of the results that by the school standards were very promising just didn't pan out at all. It's very interesting to me. But yeah, that is something. Seeking the approval of people, it's a horrible way to go. Because people are so fickle. I gave up on the approval of people long ago. It's a lot of fun, in all honesty. It's a lot of fun not caring whatsoever about the approval of other people. If you're grounded in your own competence, you're grounded in what you know you can do, and as that shows the pursuit of your own contentment and success instead of others, it's not about, I would say it's, because that does sound sort of selfish, but it's not in terms of what you do. You're not holding anything back. You are just prioritizing how to optimize your own accomplishment, because it will be substandard if the motive is substandard, which other people's approval, that's a substandard motive right there. So take what you can glean from that. That has been chapter 53 of the 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. This has been read by Edward of Chide of Books of Chide. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have an even better day after hearing this. And I'll see you again in the next chapter of this wonderful little book. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a very good day. Bye bye.